Did you see? No, did you not see he followed about 2,000
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's gonna put that into effect, bro.
He unfollowed like 15 people the other day, though.
You look at all his following.
They didn't reply to his DM.
Welcome back. My name is Jess Iszatt, and we are bringing you the biggest debates across the World Cup. I have my team captains, Ralph and Sam.
Yes, sir.
And on team black shirt and jorts, we have got Moses. Welcome along. And also, very much in uniform, we have Zac on team.
Yes, sir.
Well done. Hot topics. We are fresh off the back, the morning after the night before, but Mexico versus England. What are your initial thoughts?
Incredible. Maybe the best England game I've ever seen in my life. Like, it wasn't maybe like beautiful football and a 4-0, 6-0 win or something like that. But it was just epitomised England, kind of something goes against them, this new form England, I think with Tuchel in charge as well, we've spent for years, like, I actually think that's a game, as much as I love him, that maybe if we had Southgate, we might not have got through. Great substitutions when needed, you know, in the moments which are really hard, where you've gone down to 10 men, like very quickly adapting and dealing with it and actually scoring off quite quickly off the back of it. Yeah, I think in my lifetime, it's probably the best England game I've ever seen.
I think England have now arrived at the World Cup. I think this was their best game of the tournament so far. Especially like all the stuff that was happening this week, like all the talk about the altitude, the pressure of the game, all the stuff that was happening before kickoff as well with the weather. To come in there and do that, man, they've arrived now, and I think they're going to show themselves as one of the favourites.
Touch and go with the weather, pushing it back, keeping us on our toes.
It wasn't too bad at the end. It wasn't too bad, just 1 hour.
I know, it was okay. Ralph, what are you saying?
I've been telling everyone Jude Bellingham's the truth. It's like I predict stuff, like, and he's just proven time and time again that Ralph is always right. So you don't need to just start taking me in that. When
People
I speak
doubting
about
Jude Bellingham?
Everyone was doubting Jude. Oh,
Yeah.
I think there's
no,
some
I'm not
traditional
gonna lie,
leaders.
there was- do you know what it is? It's
There was,
it's
yeah.
prem
Most
bias.
people-
People talk about Morgan Rogers. Are you drunk, bro? Don't talk to me about no Morgan Rogers.
Facts.
Who's Morgan Rogers, bro?
There was
This
a
is
lot.
Jude
I remember there
Bellingham.
being a lot of people saying that some games Jude Bellingham might start on the bench. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, that's just insane.
Jude Bellingham bench. That doesn't even make any sense. Do you know what I
Makes
mean?
no sense.
I think it just that game in particular as well, I think will do a lot for the dressing room and the fact that, like,
100%.
building it together, going through it, like, for 45 minutes, they're basically just clearing headers from the box the whole time. Like, bring on Dan Burn, who just gets his head in front of everything. Jed Spence comes on, does such a good job. I think that is a game where, again, you can win 6-0 in a game, which I would happily take as well. I'm not going to complain. But I think in that kind of game, you come away from it more together. You build a relationship stronger, and afterwards you think, God, we've managed to get through that onto the next. It's carried on that same vibe, which I worried about when Southgate left, of that team community and like having each other's back and building that. And I think, that game yesterday showed they've still got that massively.
One thing I want to say though, is that I think it would have been a different game if it wasn't for Jordan Pickford. That guy yesterday, wow. The saves he was making.
Yeah, smashed it.
Listen, we could talk about Saka, we can talk about Jude Bellingham, we could talk about Kane. If it wasn't for Pickford yesterday, I think it would have been, Mexico probably would have got themselves back in it.
No, I feel like Pickford, just in general, as a goalkeeper, is someone that kind of slips under the radar. Do you know what I mean? I don't really understand why it is, because he's shown time and time again that he's a class goalkeeper. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like this game, like you said, it was really like his first proper game, like showing people what he's about. And really and truly, bruv, if he keeps on these kind of performances, who's to say we can't go all the way? Like,
It's a team full of stars, isn't it? It's just like when you have Saka, Bellingham, Kane, all these names in the squad, it's going to be hard for like you to look at the goalkeeper and be like, he's the star man. But yesterday he showed it. It's right, because before the game, I was worried. I was thinking the form that Mexico were on, I was thinking they could beat England.
And Azteca as well.
And at the Azteca
Honestly,
as well. And then considering who they're going to play next, Norway. But even now, now that you look at that performance, you're thinking to yourself, okay, they got past Mexico. This is a team that can actually beat Norway.
I think that kind of game as well suits England more. Like when we played Congo, and you're asking England to kind of do a lot more of the creating something out of nothing, like just get through a low block. England struggle in that. Whereas I think at this point now, because it's knockouts, people do have to go for goals. They go further up the pitch. And I think that allows the likes of, Bellingham to sprint forward, Saka to do such a great job down that right wing, put the ball in. I think it opens it up more for England, which suits us.
Are we saying it's coming home then?
England was my prediction from the start of the tournament, so I'm sticking with it.
Fairs.
So they're out. I'm going with England.
I think their route is, route-wise, it's really good. I think they have a good enough team to do it. They're one of the favourites. In all honesty, they have been one of the favourites for the World Cup since the start. I think there's been a couple of games so far where fans have come away from thinking, or maybe not gone quite as well as I would have hoped it to. But I think that game is one, yes, again, with the time of everything, everyone being tired whilst watching it, can build everyone together into believing properly. I think there's no reason why not, that's for sure.
I think my
believe.
fingers with England, though, is that from the games that I've seen, it's taken them a while to have an impact.
Yeah.
Whereas when you look at teams like France, from minute one, they are straight on the attack. So France, for me, are probably the tournament favourites.
You meet them in the final. We meet them in the final.
We meet them in the final. If we meet them in the final, oh my days, yeah. I think that's like the perfect game.
So Ralph's always right. Is it coming home?
No. No. You
He's not getting carried
defend
away.
against Mbappe, Elise, Dembele, Doué, Barcola, Cherki. You can't contain that.
Jude Bellingham, as you said earlier, Jude Bellingham there. Do you
Yeah,
think their
he's the
defence is
truth.
that good though? I don't think France's defence is
Yeah,
amazing.
their defense might not be the best, but they'll outscore you.
I think that kind of game would suit England against France, where England aren't. If England are the underdog, I think that actually helps us out a bit. If the pressure going into it is like, if England play France in the final, I genuinely think that is better than England.
England
being
will
like,
be the underdogs, but there will be pressure though. They will be like you're in a World Cup final.
Oh,
There's no way
They
that
might crumble, you know?
there's like not a lot of pressure that will help England to perform better. Like you are the underdogs against France. Like that's
But they're probably
guaranteed.
going
But
to
I
be
don't think
best
that will make a
prepared.
difference.
Though.
I still think, and I think that game suits England. Obviously, you're saying when there's like space
Yeah,
and this and that. Not against France, not against quality like that. It would suit them maybe against Norway. Maybe they only have Haaland, or
Well-
against Mexico they haven't got a lot. Against France, you cannot have any space anywhere. If it's over there, then basically what you do. If it's over there, Mbappe's gonna finish you. If it's in the middle, at least he's gonna split through. Like,
Here we go.
I don't think you can play like that. You literally just have to contain yourselves, sit
And then
tight,
even tired legs
and then
doesn't
try
work
and
with
counter.
feel like
But
when I
even
watch-
then, how are you countering? You're not running. Harry Kane's not running past Saliba.
Doesn't have to.
Not
It's
that type of
okay.
player.
In the
Anyway,
Senegal game against them, I thought France could have conceded several goals, and they did.
Yeah, but do you know? Wasn't that like one of the first games?
It was.
I
It
just
was in the
thought-
group stage. It was
Yeah,
in the group
exactly.
stage,
So yeah, I think since then they've like patterned up.
One step at a time, anyway. We've got Haaland next. England versus Haaland, basically. What are we saying?
For me, Norway don't do anything if it's not Haaland. And it even takes a while for Haaland. Like I wouldn't say that Haaland's actually had a good game from start to finish. He's just had good moments.
It's one
He's
of
a
the
goal
games.
scorer, innit?
I swear he literally just had one touch and it was a goal. And that was
That's
it.
the best players for me.
I don't think Haaland needs to have a good
He
game
doesn't.
from start to finish. Like, generally, like, I feel like most of the times that I watch Haaland, that's not his game. You know what I'm trying to say? But like, the thing is with him, it just takes one touch. It just takes one opportunity and they've scored. Do you know what I mean?
This
Like,
is
he's
why I say
fake.
if you isolate that, I think you get past Norway quite easily. But
the thing
it's
is,
a question of whether
if
you
look-
can.
If you watched yesterday, towards the end of the England game, Mexico was just spamming crosses into the box. If Haaland was playing up front for Mexico, he might in those
10
last
men
10.
though, innit?
In that, I'm just saying, if you can, you have to stop crosses. No one's beating Haaland in there. Like, if he gets maybe 4, I might say 2 are going in. Like, if he gets 4 opportunities in the air, so I don't know how you can. It's easy, innit? It's easy to talk about doing it, but then you actually have to go and do it.
If you were Tuchel, who are you saying to mark Haaland out the game? Who are you trusting?
I've seen him body everyone. I've seen him body
That's
Dan
what I'm
Burn.
saying.
Got 2 men on him, probably.
Like, he was given after he scored yesterday. He was giving 2 people a piggyback at the same time, bro. Like, you
This
can't
is
do
the-
anything. You just have to hope the crosses are shit. Like,
The annoying thing is that Haaland's going to be playing against defenders he plays against every week. So
Yeah.
it's just...
that he's dominated for the last
dominated
3-4
every
years.
They'll just have to outscore them. Because if it's
Yeah.
getting to a point where it's like last 15 minutes and there's been no goals...
Over Haaland.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think
Haaland's
we'll
still
on our
on.
end, right?
Yeah.
I think we will, genuinely.
Yeah, I think we'll beat, but just be wary of Haaland.
Let's get into it with Brazil against Norway. Brazil absolutely humbled by Norway. Was Ancelotti the right guy?
One of my bigger hot takes at the start of the tournament was I didn't think Brazil were that good. I didn't think the squad was that great. I didn't think, like, they've got good players, but I didn't think they were together enough as a squad. I didn't think they played well on the pitch properly together. I think the whole Neymar calling up thing was, in my opinion, the wrong decision for someone who can't really make an impact nowadays on the pitch for you. I don't necessarily think Carlo is wrong with that. I think it's been announced that he's going to stay till 2030 as well. I think don't mind that. But ultimately, that Brazil squad had one star in that entire tournament, Vini Jr. Coutinho popped up with a few great moments. But apart from that, they struggled a lot. I thought they struggled quite a bit during that tournament. And when you do come up against a Norway side who, to be honest, I think at times were maybe underrated and not given enough respect as well. I think Brazil didn't give enough respect for what they were. Proved too difficult for them.
I was going to say he's got to say something after that.
I was going to say,
Neymar
Ralph's made
You think Neymar should have gone to the World Cup?
Yes,
Seriously?
I think Neymar should have played more.
And how did that work out for Brazil?
He didn't play.
Yeah, because
what are you going to do? You're going to bring him on the side. You're going to bring someone on with 10, 15 minutes to go and expect them to change the game.
But
Like,
you can't last more than
give
10
him
or
90
15
minutes. Even the game that he did come on, did he not create the most chances after being on the pitch for like 20 minutes? Come on, man.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're going to
And
bring
in those
Neymar,
games, do you watch Brazilian League? In those games, you know he's playing,
week in, week
he's
out.
playing 90 minutes. And he's winning Santos games. Like, he's keeping...
Yeah, but the Brazilian league, look, it's definitely got better over the years. I think you saw that in the Club World Cup last season. But this isn't the Neymar, and I love Neymar.
No, but it's not the Neymar. No, we're not saying it's the same Neymar.
But the way
But he's
people
still
speak
better than
about-
everyone on that team.
Should João Pedro have gone to... And look, I'm a Chelsea fan.
No.
João Pedro shouldn't have gone to that World Cup.
You're talking about what João Pedro does in the Premier League. In the call-ups he was getting for Brazil,
know, yeah, he
was he
wasn't
pulling
good.
up trees? No, so
But
you give the manager no opportunity to not take you, and he didn't do that. That's not Ancelotti's fault.
But how's that worked out for them?
but then you
against
say that
Norway?
Igor Thiago was...
Yeah,
Igor
Igor
Thiago's
Thiago's
on
been
the
absolutely
bench.
ripping up for them in this World Cup. Like, I get I do understand what you mean, because I think you're right. A lot of Brazilian fans have said, like, he's not been good for us and for the
Yeah, so
Brazilian
what can
national
you?
team.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Completely understandable. However, based off of the season he had, and maybe it's a bigger thing rather than actually you shouldn't have taken Igor Thiago, you should have taken João Pedro. Maybe that side of it doesn't actually necessarily affect Neymar. I think sometimes there's too much like hope with Neymar. The name carries so much weight for Brazil. And again, I completely get it. Like, we might have that issue down the line with, say, a Harry Kane in 4 years' time, when he's another 4 years old or whatever.
Harry's a professional. He'll retire when he's, when he's done.
maybe, yeah, he'll call it himself. But with Neymar, I felt sad watching him this World Cup.
Like, what's the point of bringing Neymar if he's going to sit on the bench?
Bro, like, no playing
Like-
Paquetá in 10. Are you insane, bro? Of course, off of that decision alone, Ancelotti should have stayed in. I don't know what he was doing, just like chilled after Madrid and just like chilled, because that makes no sense.
I mean, that's what the World Cup's kind of been this year, I feel like. It's the stars. Like, who's your star, and are they going to come out there and perform for you?
Yeah.
Unless you're Portugal.
Unless you're Portugal, yeah, agreed.
What, Portugal don't have a star?
No, they do have a star, but he's
But
not.
he ain't meant to turn around, is it?
On that, Neymar announces his retirement. And that's why Ralph
Sad.
is in mourning and he's wearing black today.
Do you know what? It does feel weird to see Neymar without a World Cup. Like, I feel like somebody like that should have got his hands on one. But it's a team game, isn't it?
His Brazil squad, as he played, wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
Like, he did
Yeah,
kind of
look,
get
in
through
2002, say R9 had
Oh.
ballers around him, even in 98.
Exactly.
And like, or Romario would have had ballers around him. But
In, like,
like
2015,
Pele was playing against
14.
like war veterans and that. Neymar's playing elite modern day footballers.
Yeah.
And up front, he's got Fred.
Yeah.
Fred is mind games.
His closest was the
Oh
one
my
in
days.
when they hosted
Crazy.
it. When they hosted it, that Brazil squad.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? I think
going
their
far.
best chance was it Qatar? Was it Russia or Qatar?
Russia 2018.
I don't know. Whichever one when Neymar scored. So he went on that run. Then
Oh, yeah, no, I think that was Qatar still.
Was that Qatar? I think that was their best. And then Croatia, like in the last minute, like equalising it to
Yeah,
the extra
yeah.
time. I think that was their best chance.
All right, so we're on Brazil. So let's talk stuttering penalties.
If you're
How
not
do you
Neymar,
feel?
leave it at home.
That's what I was going to say. Like, genuinely, I don't know what that is. It like, do they see it as a trend? Because if this is the trend, this is the deadest trend of all time. I'm telling you,
it's
bro,
not
like,
great. I think they think it's going to cause the goalkeeper to jump off his line early, which means they can either retake it, which is what Harry Kane said,
That's what he said.
or believed to have said.
And I love Harry, but I didn't buy that.
Why would you want to
I'm sorry, I
retake
didn't
the
buy that.
penalty and
Exactly.
then not just score it?
He
is
said
ridiculous.
it's because he wanted to see, like, he wanted to mess with the goalie. He knew he'd come off his line. He said that he's seen him come off his line early before. So
No, my
that's why
thing
he
is
did
like,
it.
Harry Kane, you've never done that in your life. That's not you.
Exactly.
Why in
I think
the
it's like a
first game of the
fashion.
World Cup, like, you're 10 minutes into the game, set the, like, why are you stuttering? Like, you're, bruv, I don't know, man. But I feel like we should just abolish stutter penalties.
I do think they're wrong. I think the keeper's not got a great opportunity to save it anyway as a penalty. I feel like the stutter gives even more against them because it obviously gives away which way they're going to go.
I think it ends up
ridiculous.
messing up the actual footballers. Like, Harry Kane doesn't need to do that. If you're not a good penalty taker, you might throw a trick in there to try and hedge your bets.
Well, the rule, isn't it, with the penalty is that you're not allowed to stop.
Yeah.
Once you start the movement, you can't stop.
Oh, so that's why they do
But then a
little...
stutter...
Yeah. Like
a
in
stutter
motion,
is
innit?
basically...
And I low-key feel
It's
like it
it's
makes you more
ridiculous.
predictable as a penalty taker because when you're doing the stutter, you kind of like,
You have to position...
you kind of make it a bit more like knowing
why
where you're going to
Neymar
go. Do you know what
stops
I
here.
mean?
And he comes
walks,
around,
doesn't he? He walks
around.
for ages.
stutters. You don't know what he's gonna do. The GOAT, man. Sad still.
To be fair, if you're a good penalty taker though, I don't think the stutter actually
Helps.
Matters.
If you're a good penalty taker, I don't think like the keeper even has a chance of like predicting where you're going to shoot with the stutter, because a lot of the time you see players take a stutter, they shoot and they go the same way the keeper goes and they still get it in. It's just like if you're a good penalty taker, you're gonna find the net some way somehow.
All right, okay, so our next debate, we are talking winners and losers so far in the World Cup. Which player's stock has gone up and whose has gone down?
40-year-old Vazinha,
All the way to the top.
all the way
Right
to the top.
top. Put him right to the top of the pile.
But he can only get like 1 year deals though. He's 40.
Yeah.
His Instagram brand deals there.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
getting
say,
crazy
mate.
now.
Bro, what's IG
Yes.
really good for other than gal? I'm sure he's already married.
Did you see? No, did you not see he followed about 2,000
That's what I'm
girls
saying, bro. He's gonna
afterwards?
put that into effect, bro.
No, he didn't.
He unfollowed like 15 people the other day though.
You look at all his followers.
Fame's got
and
it.
it's just-
They didn't reply to his DM.
Everyone's seen.
Yeah. I know, but on a serious level though, like Vazinha in that Argentina game was class. Like, I think there was even a free kick that Argentina had and they took it early whilst they were
Yeah.
still discussing the wall. And he still managed to get in position and to save it. Like,
yeah.
But his saves are proper weird. Like he rarely dives. He just kind of just put one hand out.
Just makes
plays
himself
volleyball,
really good.
yeah.
He plays like, I think does he teach, I might be lying, he teaches volleyball or something on the beaches in Cape Verde, apparently.
I don't even
Man,
know.
Makes sense.
Maybe that would...
I mean,
That-
it's
that
an awful
explains
lot,
it.
but it
Cutting
works.
some mad shapes. Messi tried to get it through his legs and he still managed to get it somehow.
You know, stock I think has probably gone down, which is considering how high they were being spoken about beforehand. Portugal's midfield. Before the tournament, everyone was saying it's the best midfield in the tournament. Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes. And I don't mean that as a player they're bad, but beforehand they were being spoken about as like, oh, how are you going to beat this midfield? How are you going to beat that midfield? Like, the midfield's amazing, best in the tournament. Then they've got Ronaldo up top, so on and so forth. And rightly so because of how good they looked individually. And to be fair, look, João Neves and Vitinha played together for PSG, but it's not quite worked. Like, international football is different to club football. You're doing different asks, you're going against different opposition and need different things. And I don't think they've been anywhere near as good as people had expected or hoped for.
There was a game where he got subbed off and the guy that came on for him scored.
Yeah,
Was it the
Croatia
game?
Croatia,
Yeah.
Gonzalo
They
Ramos
played,
come on.
Gonzalo Ramos. They played a lot better when that happened.
He's very unlucky to have his goal disallowed. Obviously, he was offside. That's his fault.
Yeah.
That touch and finish.
No one knew. He didn't know he was offside. The keeper didn't know he was offside, and he was still able to produce it. So I'm saying, like, just cut him some slack, man. Like, you get me? Still, he can do it. He showed
can
in that
do
moment
it.
that he can do it.
Yes.
But I feel like they just force it every single time. It's like they're always looking for him. Like they want to pass it to Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah,
they should just
defo.
play normally.
But I don't blame them though.
No, I do blame them.
No.
Just play normal. Just play normal because he's not.
Or do you think that he'd
because
get
that's
more
like-
goals if they just played normal
Yes.
instead of putting all the
Yeah,
pressure on
because
him?
he's
I hear
always
it.
in the right place at
Yeah.
the right time. Like that's something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
He's
saying.
mastered,
You're not
innit?
playing for Ronaldo. You're playing for your national team. Like you got the national teams. Like you got your country on your chest, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Play the football the right way. And obviously Ronaldo's gonna be there like 100%. Like I feel like with Portugal, yeah, like you said, like everyone's trying to pass to Ronaldo, make sure that he gets the goal, like make sure that he has the. But he's always gonna get it regardless. Like even if they play normally, Ronaldo's gonna be there in the box.
Anyone else gone up or down?
I would say a player that's gone up, Quiñones from Mexico. Because you know what it is, yeah? Like, that's someone who, I'm not going to lie, nobody really had their radar on. But I just found this out now. He plays in the Saudi League. He's got more goals than Ronaldo in it. He's got like 33 goals this season or something like that.
Yeah, he got one on the last day. He won it on the last day.
Crazy. So I'm generally feeling like he's done that in the Saudi League, come to the World Cup, scored 4 goals. He's never going to be on some people's radar. He's still in his prime. He's like, what, 29 years old?
DR Congo, like I think No Siddiqui midfield was like fantastic. Like they've had a really good tournament throughout it. I think they were somewhat of an underdog beforehand as well. And
Yeah.
in that England game, just like time again, like, proved that they could do it. But yeah, No Siddiqui for Sunderland is like someone who I just think looks unbelievable in midfield.
Yeah, he's top. He's top.
fantastic.
I even spoke to like a few Congo fans and they were talking about Wissa and saying that how he's been top the entire tournament. And even considering that he was injured last season in the Prem, then came back and didn't really do well. Came to the World Cup. Like World Cup just brings out.
But I can't lie, not a lot of like people are moving me. Not like there'll never be like a James Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's not 2014.
Columbia,
It's not 2014.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing well. I don't really care, you know.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
can't lie.
yeah.
But all the
Do you think that's also because you now know, like, I feel like football, everyone knows everyone. Like the 17-year-old kid from Mexico apparently was like one of the
Yeah.
biggest people spoken about.
I don't even know. Even now, I don't know. who you're
Neither.
talking about.
Genuinely, neither.
Right now,
saying.
I have no clue who you're talking about.
Okay, well, he was spoken about. But again, I feel like there's so much football nowadays that it's kind of hard to find just this random player from a World Cup.
But the most slept on team at the World Cup at the moment is Morocco. Hands down.
How?
They're
The
slept
thing is,
on.
I don't know
I
why
think
they're
I think they're
slept on.
I think
No,
they're
generally,
slept
no,
on. No,
but
they're
everyone
expecting them to
knows
win
they're
it.
the best.
No, but
When- no, but when
when
you're looking at the
and I
last,
don't know why. These men are like
missed the
7th in the
semi-final
world
loss.
no,
rankings.
but when you're looking at the last 16 and you look at favourites in terms of like who can actually go on to win it,
Bro, they made the semis.
nobody mentions Morocco.
They
No,
made
I
the
know, but
semis.
Yeah, they made the
Morocco-
semis last
this
time,
is what I'm
but
saying.
no one's
Was it
talking
the
about
fourth?
them
Kicking
potentially
off.
going to the
This is what
final.
I'm
bro.
saying.
Nah, I don't think they're
Morocco.
underrated, bro.
No,
I
no,
think
they
I think they're
are.
quite underrated.
They
I'm not
are,
gonna
but
lie.
like, why? Because like Morocco should not be classed as a dark horse team. These men are 7th.
This is what they're saying. Are Morocco
rankings.
dark? It's all over Twitter, bro. Morocco being the dark horses.
Media. Bro, what?
Fans. I look at more at
respectfully,
fans, innit?
Not fans, bro. It can't be.
Bro,
It's probably media like, oh, Morocco.
when you're
dark
but
horse.
when you're looking at the remaining teams, if you had to pick like 4 contenders, for example, yeah.
Oh yeah,
you're not
obviously
gonna.
Morocco aren't even in the top 4 though.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for our World Cup debates. We have Team Ralph with Moses. And Team Sam with Zach.
Yes, sir.
Like, subscribe, follow, drop your names in the comments, get involved. My name is Jess Iszatt and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.